evening, everyone. Well, from the JFF, I'm really thankful to be here. But before I do, I just want to say all protocol observed. The JFF, sometime last year, really had some discussion with the professional league, and they really were trying their best to put this competition together after an initiative from Lynk. And from the JFF, we really appreciate this competition because, as you alluded to, MC, it really is a competition that we should have long ago. You know, we have that break, and as a person for competition, this competition really helps us to really improve and advise the feel good in football. And you alluded to it earlier, reaching to the community, the parishes, with the Premier League, and now we are now at the quarterfinal. So what really happened is that where those games that play, the community enjoy them. Now is a real thing. Some people say the real macabre. So we have these 8 teams in the quarterfinal, and we're expecting that you will not regret where you put your money. Because this year, comparing with what you're going to get for the following year and the other year, I'm hopeful that we will have this competition for a very long while. And what we from the JFF will use this competition also to do is to really motivate and mobilize the parishes. Because you know what they said, small acts make big change. So at all time, the parish associations want those clubs that participate at the parish level with the Premier League, they want to be a winner. You mentioned Olympic Garden, and yes, that team came to my mind right away, who really, 2 years, they really the champion of the knockout. So Lynk, I hope you are here with us for a long haul, and I really, from the JFF side, on behalf of the JFF, parish, the directors, and the PFGL, we really thank you to be here, and we are hoping that you stay for us for a long while. Thank you.
Sorry, Judge. Hush. You can fix it by the next time, you know what I mean? All right, final 8 clubs. Hope the final 8 clubs are all here. I saw a couple of them. Final 8 clubs, 1 Lynk Cup. Who will be crowned champions on the home of champions? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. All protocols observed. I'm excited to be a part of this media blitz for the inaugural 2022-2023 season of the Lynk Cup. To rework a most famous Michael Jordan quote, some want it to happen, some wish it happens, others make it happen. Thank you to our presenting sponsor, Vernon, Denise, Kemoy, Nadia, and the entire Lynk team. You made it happen. As I continue to harp, sports in whichever form is such a powerful vehicle to not only unite and empower people, but they empower players and communities all together. Cast your mind back to last December when Lionel Messi and his Argentine teammates revived an entire nation after lifting the FIFA Men's World Cup. Or you can think about how significantly improved Qatar got after gaining the rights and executing the hosting of such an historic tournament. That is the energy we're looking to replicate in our communities through the execution of the Lynk Cup. Not only will the football enthusiasts be provided with the highest quality football in the knockout format, the entire club ecosystem and communities that are connected will be better off with the staging of the Lynk Cup. 24 teams from across the island were given the opportunity to contest for the champion spot. Albion Mountain from St. Mary, Treasure Beach from St. Elizabeth, Hopewell from Hanover, they all got the chance to actually vie for this prestigious knockout trophy. So in reviewing the road to the final 8, there were 2 teams really that raised the attention of many progressively as they got better throughout the early rounds. Lions United, they entered round 1. They were one of the teams that started in the bottom 6 of last season's JPL, so they had to play round 1, and I think that it benefited them. So they entered round 1 with a very militant mood, and they brushed aside Hopewell from Hanover 2-0. But what truly raised the bar for them, and many eyebrows, was that they snatched a 2-1 victory over their fancied rivals, Waterhouse Football Club. Now, can you imagine a knockout tournament without Waterhouse in it? Lions United is chopping at their bits because I'm sure they want the $1.65 million that is on show. Right, Peter? I see Herman in the back smiling. Check should be written to Lions. The other dark horse that has shown its pedigree is the perennial champs Portmore United. They too also started very early, and they played a team from St. Anne called Lime Hall Academy. Now, what Portmore did was not to make anything unsure. They played the very best players very early, and I'm sure when I saw that, I knew that they were a team down for the business. So they got the better of Lime Hall 2-0, and they also did something that was unthinkable for many. They went to Arnett Gardens, and they played Arnett Gardens in the second round, or round 2, and it took the last kick of the game, George. The last kick of the game, 12 yards out from the penalty spot, Portmore sealed their fate in the top 8. So Portmore and Lions are two of the teams right now behind us that you can see. They're hungry, they're ready, they're willing, they want all of the money. So everybody's dreaming about the 1.65 billion, and I think Ken Moy and his team will tell you a little bit more about how the money pans out. But I'm sure all 8 clubs will be better off after the experience. I want to use this opportunity to thank the players, and they are the ones who really are on show. So they come out every week, week in, week out, and they're using this as another opportunity to expose their talent. So their clubs and communities are only poised for greater growth. As ambassadors of the PFGL, Your Excellence is always on show. And with this partnership with Lynk and Sportsmax, the landscape becomes even much bigger. So our media partners, we couldn't do it without them. Nicholas and his team from Sportsmax. They have broadcast coverage for close to 30 Caribbean countries. 30 Caribbean countries. Let me repeat that. 30 Caribbean countries. And they are promising viewership of close to 5 million on their social media pages, their YouTube, their Instagram, all their social and digital pages that they have. They are promising to expose you players and the Lynk brand to those viewers. So second to none production quality, George spoke about it. I mean, they're the best in the island when it comes down to their production quality for football specifically. And I love the fact that they have the best in line commentators, sports commentators, barring none. They are the best at what they do. So we'll be doing both things together, Sportsman. So as I close, colleagues, you're about to experience a revitalization of the football landscape that will entice and encourage the players to give it their all. Innovative fan experiences will be key in the execution of this tournament, and the Lynk as a technology and lifestyle company will be focused on bridging the gap between the banked and the unbanked. They will be creating linkages between the stadium, your professional, and your personal lives. So, on behalf of the PFGL, I thank you, and I trust that you will continue to support the growth of football in our country. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening. evening. Oh. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome to each and everyone attending the Lynk launch this evening in person or online. A very special welcome to all distinguished guests, Mr. Raymond Anderson of the JFF, Mr. Owen Hill, CEO of Professional Football Jamaica Limited, and of course the title sponsors of this competition, Lynk. Special welcome and shout out to all the teams participating in the competition. My fellow players, some of who are here tonight, I would like to personally thank the media for the attendance tonight and continued support of football. We know without you, football and the JPL will not be as popular as they are now. Last but not least, I want to thank all the fans on behalf of all teams, including my club, Portmore United. Thank you. Today marks the launch of the business end of the Lynk Cup competition, which started a few weeks ago with teams from the Jamaica Premier League and JFF Tier 2 competing for the chance to lift this trophy. It's been a few years since the last national knockout competition, and this return is very welcome. A knockout competition has a different level of excitement from the league because of the win or go home format. As a player, the excitement is because we know one moment can change a whole lot. Upsets are always on the cards, which increases the level of excitement. I can tell you for sure, the final 8 teams represented here will be bringing a lot of excitement and entertainment to the fans as we all fight for the chance to Kings of the Lynk Cup. Look forward to seeing everyone at the game. Thank you.